Rajni had always been fascinated by the idea of moving into an old, classically styled house, the kind that had been around for centuries and had stories to tell. So when she found a fully furnished house with antique furniture and dusty old books, she couldn't resist. As she moved in, Rajni noticed a lamp in the living room. It was an old brass lamp with a long neck and a frayed cord. The moment it was switched on, she felt a chill down her spine. The lamp flickered for a moment before emitting a bright, blinding light. From that moment on, strange things began to happen in the house. The lamp would turn on and off by itself, flickering between dim and bright as if it had a mind of its own. Rajni tried to ignore it, but she couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. One night, as Rajni sat reading in her living room, she heard a faint whisper. It was a voice she couldn't recognize, but it sounded like it was coming from the lamp. She looked at the lamp and saw nothing unusual. So she shrugged it off and went to bed. The following night, the whisper was louder. Rajni was too scared to move, so she sat frozen in her chair, listening to the eerie voice. It spoke in a language she couldn't understand. As the nights went on, the whispers grew louder, and the lamp's light became more intense. It was as if the lamp was alive and was trying to communicate with her. Rajni tried to get rid of the lamp, but every time she moved it, it found its way back to the living room. One day, as she was leaving the house to run errands, she heard the voice again. But this time it wasn't a whisper. It was a scream. Rajni ran back into the house to see what was happening. And the lamp was glowing so brightly that it was blinding. She shielded her eyes and tried to unplug it, but it was too late. The lamp let out a deafening screech and the room shook. When Rajni opened her eyes, she was no longer in her living room. She was in a dark, damp cave with the lamp by her side. She was never seen or heard from again. The house remained empty, and people avoided it like the plague. The lamp still glowed brightly, waiting for its next victim to hear its call.